What's up, gang? Welcome to In the Frame Podcast, episode number 8. I'm your host, Peter Collins, joined by your co-host, little bitch Alberto. Fuck, dude, what the hell's wrong with me today, dude? Jeez.
I thought we were gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Oh shit! All right, fuck it. What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good, bro.
What's? Why are you calling me a little bitch, dude? For no reason.
So something happened right now that
On whose end?
I'm both end, but whatever. We're moving forward. Yeah, dude, how was your week been? Both.
Come on, man. I think you need one of those right now.
I know we do.
No, you do.
Cheers. All right, so tell me what's going on, man. What's new with you, bro?
What's new with me?
Did you finish your $1 million gig or what?
Nope.
You haven't finished it yet?
No.
I mean, like shooting though. Are you still
shooting?
Shoot?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm done shooting. It was like a week's worth of shooting, which was crazy. Yeah. So now I just gotta chop it up and edit. It's crazy because I'm balancing like 3 other projects on top of that one. So it's
really,
like, I need to figure out a little system right now. I'm trying to figure that out as we speak.
Okay.
Today's Saturday. We usually record on Friday nights, but you had some things you had to handle last night, which is all good. So we pushed it.
Yeah, it's been a busy week.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I said last episode, it's like college all over again. Deadline. And
I think it's a good thing though, man.
No, it is a good thing because it makes you prioritize certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been good. It's been a solid week for me. Been going to the gym a lot. And work's been busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a lot of I'm reaching out to a lot of people.
There
you know what? I'm reaching out to a lot of artists now, actually,
tight,
because I see a lot of artists that I follow, and like their gram is like, it's like, damn, you can use some love on the gram, you know. Definitely playing the lion, not the sheep.
There you go.
And I'm actually researching for a new camera.
Yeah, I know you're sending me some stories of what you're trying to get. So what is it that you're deciding so far?
Definitely a Series 3 by Sony.
The A7 III?
A7 III or A7R 3.
R
just because they're basically like what I'm looking for. But the only negative with the A7R, which I wanted, is that it has less focus points, which it doesn't really matter, but it kind of like, if you have 42 megapixels, why do you only have half the focus points?
I don't know the science on that, dude.
And I feel like you're paying like an extra $1,000 just for the
extra 20 something megapixels.
Not only that, but the frames per second.
Oh,
so I don't think it's worth it. But
I honestly think the A7 III is like the perfect hybrid camera for when it comes to photography and video. It gets the job done on both ends really, really, really well. So you can't go wrong with that. What glass?
Glass.
I need to stop saying glass. What lens are you thinking of getting?
I'm not sure, but it's gonna be. We were talking about it before.
Yeah.
Either the Sigma, because I own a Sigma right now, and they're known for their sharpness.
Sigma art, man.
The crispiness that you were saying.
Yeah.
It's just really sharp. But I was also looking at a G Master. I'm not gonna say which one.
God. Don't do it, man.
A G Master. It's like lightweight. If you can find out what G Master is like, because all the G Masters are heavy.
Yeah, I don't know what's a light G Master.
You can
20.
I'm looking
70 2.8.
I'm looking. It's a prime, so it's like
prime.
It's a single focal length, but I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I have to do more research. And like we said a couple episodes ago, like you got to do YouTube reviews because there's gonna be that guy who shows the Achilles heel of the lens.
Yeah.
And that's going to influence your purchase.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, it's good, man.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
You're learning your lesson. You're not just buying off the rip like you would 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, huh? But what I'm really striving for is something that's versatile. So something that I can use for every single thing that I use it for. So if I want to do video, micro clips, I can use it for that. Or if I want to do, I don't know, portraits, I can use it for that.
Yeah.
Because it's a big investment. That's going to be like at least $3,000. No, more than $3,000. But so I have to be careful on how I spend my money.
Because you don't want to just drop 3 racks just on something stupid.
And I have a wedding, so I can't be stupid and then be like, oh, you know what?
Too late, man. You're already gonna buy $3,000 worth of camera gear.
I know.
I'm sure your fiance is loving that.
No, she's supportive, man. She understands.
Oh wait, she probably doesn't know, huh? Until she hears this episode.
She already knows. but I know my camera hasn't been failing, but it's just been acting weird, and it's already old.
It's super old.
It's time for an upgrade.
Yeah, I feel like it's been more than time for you to upgrade to full.
This one's done in more than enough. For my what I've done.
I feel like you got your money's worth though.
No,
I think that's what matters. If you get your money's worth, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when I got my A7 III, I mean, out of all the gigs I paid for it, I think I got like my money's worth like a month and a half in.
Yeah.
Just off gigs. So just pay that off for me. So it's like, boom.
Yeah. Dude, you know what I just noticed right now? Like this podcast, like, you know how we like look at each other in the eyes? Like it's like improved my eye coordination. Like, you know, when oh, keep looking at somebody's eyes because it's like professionalism.
Yeah.
Or my dad used to give me shit like, hey, look up. When
you would do that. You like look away because I think it's like a nervous thing.
It's not. Yeah, it's like a nervous thing or like anxiety thing. But I've noticed I can look into your eyes, bro.
Pause, dude.
This is so dumb. You can't say the G word. But no, like it's improving my my eyes. Even when I talk to people like my coworkers and stuff,
right?
I'm like, dude, like I'm keeping my eye contact.
You know what I do? Important. My secret: I don't look at the eyes. I look. Someone taught me this in high school. I remember a teacher said this. Just look right in between the eyes, like right here, so it looks like you're looking at both eyes.
Dude, no wonder you look cross-eyed. That's your secret.
You think so?
Just fucking with you.
Dude. Oh, I was like, damn, do I look cross-eyed? Like, fuck.
No, that's a good tip.
Yeah, I just look right in the middle, and then now it feels weird. I can't even look at you anymore right now. I do look at the camera right now.
No, that's good though.
That's dope. Finally getting. How long till when do you think?
Within the month, I'll get my equipment. I'm just telling you, the lens, the camera, I'm like 80% there. Like I already know what I'm committing myself to.
Mm-hmm.
Just the lens. I've seen a 85 mil. 1.8.
The 185 mil is really good, man. I've used it for so long.
I agree with you, but it's not as versatile. Like if you, let's say, like you get a real estate gig or something, or something where you need close quarters, like you can't use the 85 mil.
Right. That was good for like perfect for like interviews, weddings, testimonials, like. And
there are a lot of 1.8 85 mils that are under $400.
Oh yeah.
That look like clean as fuck.
Yeah. No.
But the one big thing I am looking for is chromatic aberration. So that's like,
what's that?
Like, let's say you're taking a picture of somebody and the sun is behind them.
Okay.
And then so you're backlit. So like all the light is behind the person, and the focus, the subject, the light is behind them. So he's kind of, or he or she is kind of dark.
Yeah, that's normal.
So the aberration is when, you know, like when you turn down the highlights and you can see like the purple outline between the sky and the person's hand.
Yeah.
That's chromatic aberration. The purpleness.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or like when you shoot trees and like the outline of the trees is purple or blue.
Is it the Super Saiyan thing that I always say?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but just imagine it's purple or blue. Okay. So that's chromatic aberration.
I've never heard of that till
Sigmas are known for that. Mine has that. So like sometimes when I'll take pictures of like trees or certain portraits, you'll get that little chromatic aberration.
Interesting.
But the Sonys, they're known for the one I'm looking at, the G Master, is known to like have like no chromatic aberration, or you know, like the warp when you take a picture and then you fix it with on Lightroom.
Yeah.
And then like it makes the picture straight.
Yeah. I use it all the time.
Yeah, these
I forget what the tool's called.
Lens correction, bro.
Lens correction. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
I haven't been on Lightroom in a long time.
It like basically you don't have to do as much, which sometimes for me as an editor, like that kind of like the little warpness, because it kind of adds some like, it adds like that effect of like drama.
Yeah, depends. It's a good way to like make people look skinnier. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. I've used that a few times on myself.
But yeah, that's what I've been up to. What about you?
Dope.
So you like
I said, I've been balancing like 3 other projects. I have a few down in the pipeline right now it's in the works right now. Today I had a mini photo shoot for a real estate agent. He needed some lifestyle photos, and on top of he needed to update his photo for his business card and stuff like that. So it was perfect. It was easy. Went to the beach, so I walked down across the street, did some shots for an hour, shot a couple of micro clips for him as well, and then after that, dude, I had like the perfect morning today. It was crazy.
I know.
So I woke up, had some coffee, had my shoot at 9 in the morning, got done in an hour, and then my buddy showed up, so we went surfing. So we went in the water for like, that's a 45, 60 minutes, something like that. Then after that, went to get a breakfast burrito with him, had a freaking Bloody Mary, and hung out with my neighbors for a little bit, and then took a nap. And like around 12 o'clock, it was perfect, dude. It was beautiful.
Damn, sounds like the perfect Saturday. I worked.
It's like
So, it was hard, dude.
Well, yeah, like yeah, dude, it's like the California dream right there. I don't know. It was
well, that's good. I mean, as long as you get to like relax, on the weekend, especially after like you're finishing that project and filming it.
Yeah.
You seem pretty stressed, so it's good that you had some time to like.
Yeah, I had some me time to just chill and just hang out, and yeah, I felt great, dude. So yeah, besides that, yeah, that was my first photo shoot in a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe, since I've been doing a lot of video lately.
Yeah,
since we're kind of open now, and so yeah, just doing photos is like, oh man, like had to knock off the rust a little bit, and it was just so, like I said, I haven't been in Lightroom in a long time, so I'm gonna get on Lightroom tomorrow most likely. It's like, oh dude, what's going on? So. Yeah, it's been pretty chill, dude. Pretty chill. Been pretty balanced. So
what about your vlogging? Are you still doing that or what?
Yes, I have 3 in the tuck right now. I cannot release episode 3 legally.
Wait, so what? Do you want to talk about it? What happened to
I'd rather not, dude. I can't talk about it actually.
The feds, bro. The feds. That's all I'm gonna say.
All I'm gonna say is someone out there is a snitch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Karen, bro.
Or a Ken. I don't know. Yeah, one of those two. Yeah, so legally I can't put that video out until I'm clear. I'm not in trouble by any means. I just need to do some other things real quick to...
That's what happens when you pop up, bro.
Yeah, I'm up next, bro. I'm up next. Yeah, dude. People are praying for my downfall, man. I guess you could say that. I don't know. Bro, but yeah, so it just sucks because like it makes me look like I just fell off the earth with I haven't even posted on Instagram in a long time, actually, like over a week. So I have those videos, but I can't post it right now. So I gotta wait a little bit longer. So if anyone who's into my IGTV vlogs, just a little bit longer, guys.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So the hat giveaway that we said last episode.
Yeah, update, man.
Yeah, the update. So we kind of like, we didn't drop the ball. Nobody dropped the ball. We jumped the gun. We jumped the gun because when we filmed it, we assumed that people were gonna listen to the freaking podcast when we recorded, right?
Yeah.
So we're like they're not gonna listen to the next week.
Yeah.
Like, it's like 2 weeks actually. So guys, you guys have till July 22nd, and it could be a micro clip, a picture, anything artistic. You know what? Screw it. If you sing or do anything, like
anything that's artsy,
because it's open to all creatives. Just tag us. Hashtag In The Frame Podcast.
Nope. Hashtag In The Frame Giveaway.
Or I'm sorry, In The Frame Giveaway. And you got to be following us, of course.
Yeah. So was that next week? I don't know.
The winner will be on. Well, the winner will be announced Wednesday. So before the episode we record.
Okay.
So when we record that episode, we'll announce the winner. But we'll probably announce the winner the day before. So Wednesday, July 22nd. And
right. I'll let you handle all that because I'm already confused at this point.
But guys, it's a free hat, and that's about it. That's all I have to say about the giveaway, just to make things clear.
Yeah, we just want to thank all you guys that are listening. So we might as well do something for you guys. So maybe get a hat. So
yeah,
we'll probably do more in the future though, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We'll come up with more stuff.
Yeah. So what is that you want to discuss, man?
Today's episode is brought to you by not yet. Today's episode we are talking about mentors, bro. Mentors. Why do mentors matter? Why do mentors even exist? What is it? What role does it play in your career?
Mm-hmm.
How does it help you? Why everyone needs a mentor?
Yeah, that's. Want me to go first?
Yeah. So let me ask you this question: how do you go about looking for a mentor? Let's say you just got in the game of photography or videography or whatever you do, and you're looking for a mentor. How would you approach that,
dude? YouTube, and it's the first thing I did was get on YouTube. I remember watching when I got influenced to buy my A6300. I was watching this dude named YC Imaging. He's like
YC Imaging.
YC Imaging, yeah. It's like he's like this like black video. He's a dope videographer, music videographer as well from Atlanta. And I still watch until today. So he's the one that kind of got me to get to the Sony 6300, even though he doesn't use Sony anymore. It's pretty funny. Yeah. But I just like his content and I like his personality. Anyways, he gave me like all these like run and gun guerrilla style tips, man. Like it was like so valuable, man. So if you guys are interested in learning some things. Look up YC Imaging on YouTube. He's a great dude. And yeah, dude, I learned a lot from him. And then eventually I evolved to like other videographers, like of course like the Peter McKinnons that he gives you, like the 2-minute Tuesdays that he used to do. I learned a lot of how to edit in Premiere Pro. So pretty much these influencers, videographer influencers, they became my mentor without them knowing it, because I kind of like looked up to them and I wanted to strive to be as good as them one day. And so yeah, man. And then through a Facebook group, I met a local videographer, Ian, or Adrian now.
FedEx?
Yeah. And so we connected through a group. He was locally and I was locally, saw my video. I remember that. So yeah, I joined this like his production group.
You did that like sleepover production.
The 72 or 48 hour film challenge. And so I was an editor. So I was just like editing the whole night and stuff like that. I was trying to help. I was my first time doing a movie production kind of style. It was like a short film. And so we've been cool ever since. And that was like 2017, and we've been cool since then. And he kind of like low key mentored me in a way, because he's been in the industry for a while. And so he's like, whenever I had someone shoot me a DM for an inquiry, like, hey, how much do you charge? I'm like, dude, I don't even know how much should I charge. So I would hit him up. I'm like, hey, dude, how much do you think I should charge for like a music video? And he'd be like, this, and this. Like, he pretty much showed me the ways. So that helped me out. And then once I didn't, yeah. So, dude, the internet, dude, is my best friend, dude. Honestly, it's easy to connect with people on the internet. It's amazing, dude. You can connect with people all over the world. I shot my DMs to like these big, quote unquote, influencers with 100,000 followers and subscribers, and they'll hit you back, man. Like, they're normal people, just like you and I. Like, they're not like, they don't act like they're celebrities, you know?
Yeah, you stole the words out of my mouth. I agree with you on that, how sometimes you'll not really like look up to them, but like you want to, like, in the back of your head, you're like, oh, I like that style. I'm going to go for that style. Mm-hmm. But the way I would go for, or the way I kind of went for it, was when I got my first camera and I was like, all right, what am I going to go for? And I hashtag San Diego or something. And I saw a lot of like photographers in San Diego that were like not popping off, but like I liked their style. Mm-hmm. And they just happened to have a big following because obviously like people respected them because their style was like popping off.
Right.
So like they were well respected, and that not a lot of people were editing like them. And for me, it was like landscape. So like I'm pretty sure there was like two guys, the guy with the LA hat, and then the guy that's bald. You know who I'm talking about.
I'm having a brain fart, but I probably do.
Yeah, and then so they were like popping off in San Diego.
Wait, locally?
Yeah, San Diego, I'm saying.
Okay.
So like I didn't look up to them, but I was like, damn, like that's what I want to strive for. So like I would not necessarily copy them, but I'd be like, okay, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing with their edits? Like, how can I, like, I studied them.
Right.
I'm like, I want that. I'm trying to like
go for that look.
And somehow I ended up like creating my own look, like purple. Like I went to purple, so like I try to like mess with it. I'm like, you know what, fuck that. I'm not gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for my own thing and create my own thing. And then I went to like this little purple phase where I was like, nobody else is doing this, so like this is what's gonna be my signature look because it's different. And then I haven't seen it been done. Mm-hmm. And then like
now that's like, dude, everybody does
that. Like,
it's so funny.
Yeah. And like it was funny because like as soon as I did it for like a year or whatever, and then I saw like quote unquote the people I looked like up to because of their work and basically the saturation and their shadows and the vibrancy of like how their photo popped. Mm-hmm. I kind of saw them like starting like not to copy me, but like it was like, oh shit, now they're like turning into like purplish or like more like
you notice that slow trend.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, like I must be doing something right. So then after that, like I kind of stopped with photos, and I was like, all right, what's the next step? Like, what am I gonna do? And then I saw Fun for Louis. Remember, I messed with Fun for Louis a lot. Like, I always watch his vlogs, and I remember watching this video of Fun for Louis. Like, I remember I followed him on Instagram, and I was like, damn, like his photos are always dope. Like, he never posts videos, but he posts photos, and they're really cool. Like how he edits them. Like, that's kind of what I want to strive for. Mm-hmm. So then I kind of like studied him, and then I remember watching this tutorial how he like what he looked in the photo, when he didn't shoot, and it was always like in water stuff. So I'm like, okay, so this guy shoots like in day, and then I just kind of mimicked his style, and then I made it into my own. So
Right.
like if he was like my second quote unquote mentor, and a suggestion I would have to like somebody looking up for a mentor is like look for someone that like lives around you, like not necessarily in your area, but within like 30 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that will be willing to like take you under their wing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they'll charge you, which is, you know, it's fine because they've taken years to develop that style.
And they're giving them their time to
yeah.
kind of teach you when he doesn't have to do it, especially if you're the one hitting them up.
Yeah, they might have.
So they got all the leverage.
Yeah, they have all the leverage and they have experience.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, you got to pay for that, and
It's
you
not-
shouldn't
yeah.
feel bad if they do charge you because it's like their experience, their ears.
Or even if it's not charging necessarily, but like some kind of value exchange. Like if he's giving you all this free information, all this knowledge, and he's giving you his time, what are you gonna give back to him? You know?
Yeah, and then like so if you like, let's say you can't afford it, like you're just a college student or something, maybe offer him to be a second shooter for something.
Right. Yeah,
like a
that's
wedding.
that's exactly what I did. So when I met Adrian through a group, and then we hung out, we did that 72-hour short film. We clicked, man, and because he was editing, I was editing as well. He did most of the work because I was new to editing movies, short films, and so after that, I'm like, dude, I knew that I need to be around the people that are doing the same stuff as me, if not better. So what I did was like, hey, dude, like if you ever need like a BTS shooter or something like that for any of your projects, feel free to hit me up. Like I'll even do it for free. This is my come up right here.
Climbing the ladder. Really,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I mean, essentially, it's kind of like doing an internship.
yeah.
So I would show up to his studio and I would do some dope fire BTS videos, and he was like, dude, this is amazing. Like, and I would remember I would turn it in the next day, dude, like if less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
I would go home from the shoot, super hyped and pumped, start editing it, and then he'll have it in the morning. And he'd be like, dude, what the fuck this is so fire, bro. And like he'll like take me to shoots, and he was I think he was the one that got me my first ever paid gig. Like he was he was doing a gig, or he got offered a gig that he didn't want to do or he couldn't do, and he passed it on to me. And I remember that I made my first $300 in a video, like a video recap of some like juice bar, and it was like, dude, super tight, dude. Like I'll never forget that, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what your mentor is supposed to do. Like,
Yeah.
take you under his wing.
Yeah,
And then it kind of sounds weird, but like you're supposed to like overtake your mentor in a certain way.
overtake, like
Not overtake, but
surpass him.
not surpass, because that sounds kind of negative.
Yeah,
You're supposed to outgrow your mentor.
Yeah.
Because your mentor is like supposed to take you under his wing. And remember, guys, you're not getting a mentor to copy his style. It's to help you establish a foundation of like what your style is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And
Not just that, but he teaches you the business as well.
And exactly. So like the business side of it,
That's a whole different animal, dude.
yeah, it is. And well, we can't
I'm
really-
learning that. Like even till today, I'm still learning the business side, and it's like,
Okay, so let me make that clear then. So what I'm talking about, mentorship, is finding your niche or your style of editing. Because if you go into the business, that's a whole different animal, like you just said. That's,
yeah. Well,
that's a
I
whole
mean, the
different-
mentor does both ends, I believe.
if you get lucky, he may be good at both, but not all of them are good at both.
Sure.
But if you think about it, like not everybody knows the business side, and
Well, that's what when you're looking for a mentor, you hope he could cover the arts on top of the business. Like he teach you like not necessarily the fundamentals, but like little tips and tricks and stuff. Like, hey, like just artsy stuff on top of the business, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what
like-
I would do. I mean, he taught because he had his own studio, so I was like, all right, clearly he knows what he's doing. And so he was like teaching me like all these valuable things, like how to price myself and how to do certain light tricks and whatnot. So that was very valuable to me. And in return, I would offer him some either BTS photos or BTS videos, which he wanted for his Instagram and stuff like that, so it could help him grow as well. So I was helping him on top of him helping me. So it was a clear value exchange. It wasn't just one-sided.
yeah. But no, the only reason I said because what I'm talking about is mostly like finding a mentor that can coach you to find your style. That's what I mean. But you're going a little more complex about the business side, which is kind of throwing me off, just because like that can go into a whole nother realm of mentorship.
I think the whole style thing should be up to you, not be. Someone shouldn't teach you how to make your style. The style naturally comes from within you, I think. Like I didn't go with Adrian to teach me style. Like I knew what my style was. Well, I was evolving, and I'm still evolving until today. But I just wanted to network. It was really a networking thing, honestly. So I shook hands and met his people and met some other people through him. So it was literally a networking thing, and it benefited me.
Yeah, I think you're confusing my mentorship.
Yeah, I for sure am, because you're talking about style. Mentors don't teach you style, dude.
It's not style. It's about like supporting you, or like I said, giving you that foundation that will help you develop as an artist, photographer, cinematic, like showing you the avenues in the streets of what the photography game or cinematic game is. And that's what I mean by mentor, like guiding you through your creativity. Like, hey, like, you know, there's this, there's that. Like, do you have any questions? Like, I can help you. You know, I can advise you for your goals, or what do you kind of like say what I said, but you're kind of like going off on this avenue of business. Just the business side is throwing me off because it's making me like think about other stuff. Mm-hmm. But we can both agree that mentorship is like taking you under their wing.
Oh yeah.
And like, hey, like, I'm maybe I'm gonna charge you, or maybe you can shoot for me, like BTS, like you just said.
Dude, it's so interesting that you're bringing this up, because literally yesterday I went to this like photography group thing, and I met this guy that runs the photography group, and we did like this when I got back from my travels. So like I said, I was still trying to network with people, try to get to know people that are in this art world, like photography and video. Outside of Adrian, I met these people, and we added each other on Instagram and stuff. So it was pretty cool. And then this was like 2 years ago though, and like he hits me up, DMs me today or yesterday. He's like, "Hey, dude, like your work is super, super tight. Like I'm trying to get into the video world. Like, is there any way you could actually mentor me?" Like this, I'm not even joking, dude. I swear to God. I can show you my DM if you want.
Fucking around, dude.
Yeah. And dude, I was like, this is the second time it's happened to me, but the first time it happened to me, it was this creative person. She was, I don't know what her niece was. And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of like not shit. So I can't really help you out, as flattering as it is. But this guy now, like, he's like, dude, like whatever you need, I like to be your apprentice. Like he literally said The Apprentice. I'm like, dude, it's so funny hearing this, man. Like it just sounds to me like it sounds weird, because I don't know. It's just funny. No, I want to say the word funny.
No, dude,
it's just crazy when people look up to you. Like I'm like, dude, I feel like I ain't shit, dude.
Bro, no, I believe you, because I've had people who like, they're not like telling me like straight up like, hey, like, can you mentor me, or can you show me some tips and tricks? Because as soon as somebody asks you like, hey, can you show me a tips and tricks?
All right, I've had that many times.
Me too.
Okay.
And then like that's kind of like mentorship. That's
even when they're like, hey, what do you recommend? Which piece of glass I should get, the 50 or the 85? I'm like,
give me $5. Venmo. Here's my Venmo.
No, let me. This is my my affiliate link actually. So
no, like that could count. That could count, because
yeah, I guess you're right.
It's legit, because fuck, we started off like other podcasts. We don't want to be like, well, we you mentor, but now we're getting real. We're getting more loose now. Breaking the ice. No, like I've had so many people like, hey, like, damn, that's cool. That's a cool letter, bro. How did you do that? Or
yeah, I've had the same.
Bro,
yeah.
I'm going for that look, but I can't get it. What did you do different, or this and that? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. I just messed around with Lightroom. Obviously, I'm not gonna give them tips and tricks.
Yeah, dude.
Free.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, dude, I just messed with it for hours. And I finally got that. I was like, I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
And I never get back to him, because
dude, literally today, someone sent me a DM, an example of his video. Is like, dude, what is this thing called? Because he wants it done for himself. I'm like, that's called tracking. And like, bet, like, dude, yeah. So I get those DMs
You're
all
like,
the
fuck,
time.
should charge him.
I know, dude. Seriously. He's about to go hire some shitty ass videographer that's gonna get it for free for him and stuff. Anyways, no, but this guy legit like, I want to like go under your wing and be your apprentice. I'm like, dude, it's so strange hearing this, like, for me at least. And so it's like, is there anything I could return in value? And I said,
no, we're like, give for free.
I said, well, if you could get some dope BTS videos and Instagram bangers for me, that'd be great, because I've always want photos for me. Like I always want photos of me in the field. and it doesn't happen often. I've had it like happen twice, but yeah, like so. I was like, dude, I got you that. I got you covered on that. I'm like, perfect, dude, because he wants to learn the video world. And
well, I think I know what you're talking about.
No, you never met him. You never heard of this guy ever. So yeah, dude, it's very interesting. Very interesting.
No, it's humbling because you're.
It is. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. It's very humbling. I was like, dude, I'm not shit, man. The fact that you think I'm dope at what I do, that's pretty fire.
The fact that you think I'm mentor worthy,
yeah,
something. And
I never thought about teaching. I mean, actually, I feel like I am a mentor, low key, to Rafi. Fuck, I'm like throwing names out.
I think that's what you're talking about.
No, bro. I wasn't talking about him.
Rafi, no offense.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I am, because he always asks me for a million fucking advices. I'm just giving it to him.
I remember I was there when he was telling you about the drone or something.
Yeah,
that's why I said that. But
no, I was talking about someone else. But yeah, he low key, like we'll like talk on the phone, and I'll give him advice and like, valuable information. Like, hey, how should I price this? How should I price this? And there's a lot of dickheads that will be like, bro, fuck you. Like, that's my bread right there.
Figure it out, bro.
Yeah, figure it out, just like I did.
I was gonna say, like Rafi, like, what the fuck does he need help with? I've seen his videos, like that shit looks crazy.
You could be great at arts, but you could be shitty at business, dude.
Yeah, business.
It's two different worlds, man. It's literally two different worlds.
Because we can go off on pricing, because people, fuck, dude.
We kind of talked about pricing though already.
Yeah, pricing is just like
the 3 tiers. Like, we've seen people that are started implementing the 3 tiers, which is pretty dope, man. That means people are listening to us, which is dope.
Shout outs to that we're helping you, dude. Like, we're glad that you found this 3-tier system that you're implementing, and I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah, man.
And I hope you make a lot of money, bro. Like, this is why we made this podcast, to help other creatives sell themselves what they're worth and not sell themselves short.
Exactly. So, yeah. Good job, my boys.
Good job, my boy. But what were we talking about?
No,
mentorship.
Like, it's funny that you're saying that. He's like, I'm surprised he needs help because his shit is dope. Like I said, you could be a dope editor and photographer and whatever you do, but if you don't know how to do the business part, then you're
pretty much fucked.
I mean, you can shoot for fun for the rest of your life. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to make money off of it, that's just two different worlds, man. It's two different worlds, honestly.
Yeah.
And so right now I'm like in the grits of like the business part, and I feel like I'm pulling through and I'm doing good for myself for now. I know I could do way better. I need to fucking do a website, dude. I know. I'm like missing out on a lot. I'm missing out on a lot. Bro, when
you sent me, you actually gave me a lead to this artist, because I remember this was before like an artist, but you gave me this lead this morning actually. And I sent him my website, and I was like, "Yo."
That makes you look more official when you show your website.
And, yeah, so like,
because he did say I need.
And my website says like legit. Like when you go on my website, it says people, and like you just click on it, it shows a bunch of people. Like that's what people want, like portraits, and that's my niche right now. But that's why I'm like going into the artist lane, because I'm like, dude, like I see a lot of artists out there with like iPhone pics, and I can be a solution for them to like, hey man, like
I said, you just have to be a solution for people, man.
Yeah,
everyone has a problem. Be that solution, and you're not going to be broke.
Yeah,
and it doesn't even have to be photography or creative space. It could literally be anything. Find their problem, be their solution. Boom, you can make money off that.
Yeah, so like finding a mentor is all about like helping you solve your problems of like finding your niche, or like what do you want to do with photography or whatever creative sector, because it can be for anything. Mentors,
so many branches,
and how to become profitable in that section, which kind of like goes into that thing where we were talking about, where we were getting lost in we were kind of getting lost because money and finding your creative styles are two different.
It is. I mean, first establish, like you said, establish your foundation, establish who you are, establish what you're going to go for and what you want to do, then figure out the business aspect.
Yeah, so basically like
you can't like off the rip get a camera from Costco and be like, I'm a professional videographer.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work like that.
No, yeah, a mentor should help you get your ideas organized and help you strategize for success.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. Basically, like mentorship should help you your ideas that you have, but you don't know how to develop them or how to like organize them. So like a mentor will help you organize those ideas and strategize something with you that will help you like get success.
Dude, now that we're deep in this conversation, I'm thinking about, let's say my mentees, quote unquote mentees. I actually have a few that I'm mentors of.
Like, you're mentors of?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like low key, like it's not established. Like, hey, I'm your mentor. I'm not gonna drop that. But I am, dude. Like the dude I shot this morning. He's low key one. I let him borrow gear. I give him all this valuable information for free, and I'm never the guy that's gonna ask anything in return. And I don't mind giving certain things away. Like I've been in those shoes where you ask all these questions and you don't know, and it's not in the internet, and you kind of have to learn through the hard way. And when they ask me that, I was like, bro, like I don't care, man. Like here's a shortcut.
Yeah, no, I've been in the opposite shoes where I've been like not shy to ask, but I'm like, oh, like damn, that's dope. Like that's crazy. I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to get that same image, but I can't get it. And then they'll just see it, or they'll like ignore me.
There's a difference between what people are asking me and what you're asking. You're asking like, how can I copy you?
No, not really.
And you're always against.
Dude. That's not what I'm saying.
You just said I can't get that image. How do you do it?
Okay, I worded it wrong. How did you get that? Like, I don't know, like shadows or something. Like,
sure.
How did you like make that pop, or how did you just do this? Like little things, little
for the most
tweaks.
part, just crank up the clarity.
No, I don't. Clarity or whatever it is, but
that was a joke, dude. Relax.
Whatever. I see in their picture that I admire. I'm like, hey, like, I'm not trying to copy you, but I admire that. How did you like do that? That's what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. There's a difference between admiring something and copying it.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm admiring.
It depends on how you word things too.
Yeah. So like maybe I sucked at admiring.
Maybe because it's really hard to interpret a text compared to
exactly.
You should have left a voice message. You know, anything.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe it was misinterpretation or something. But
it's really easy to misinterpret a text.
Yeah. So maybe like he misinterpreted, but like they're not assholes. But like I feel like what's coming up when you're starting to fall in love with photography, like I did.
Dude, I'm like loving your images lately, man. Like the one for the hat, like the skin tones look perfect.
Skin tones? What skin tones, bro?
You had like your hand.
Oh, my hand. Well, they were like overexposed, bro. They were exposed, bro. Overexposed.
Do you think I didn't look like in the edit? Look, I'm giving you a compliment. You're calling me a dumbass. You know what? Fuck you then.
I know, right? Fuck.
Your shit is whack.
Damn, bro. Oh, wow.
I'm only giving you props because of the podcast, but in reality, I think you're shit. Just kidding.
No, I know what you mean. Like you like that,
dude. You can't even take a compliment though, man.
Bro,
I try to give you a compliment, and you dissed me,
bro. Because I was like, what's that fucking movie called when you're like growing up in the Hard Knocks? Tough Love, bro. Tough Love.
No. You're used to Tough Love.
Yeah, I'm used to Tough Love, bro.
Nice, bro. I can't give you a nice compliment here and there.
Well, keep being a dick like you always are, fool. I'm used to that.
The dictator.
I know. No, like I get what you're saying. Like I find it's like
you're finally finding like your true self, because I mean everyone goes through phases. I've gone through my phases as well.
Yeah, and that's like what I'm talking about. So like if somebody was like, hey, like I saw that hat promo thing you did. I like that. Like how did you make those?
How did you make those colors pop without making it over poppy? You wouldn't freaking give the answers off the rip like that. You'd be that guy that you thought was a dick when they left you on scene.
No, I'll give my audience.
You give them a general advice.
Let me give them a general advice, but not be a dick about it. I would say just like mess with your like your. I feel like anything I say is gonna give it away.
Yeah, you could be like, if you want this look, here's my preset pack that I'm selling for $12.
So this is in the frame. So we're gonna go ahead and tell them because we're here to help.
Bro, it was just an example. You have to go.
In the frame. I'm gonna help them. Coming soon next month. I want to come with my light preset. You can buy them for like I don't know. I'll probably price them like at $75 for 3 cents. Wow. So there's my help, guys.
Oh man.
No man, like I said, like, dude, if you guys are bored, you can't go to sleep, or like you just like want to find your colors, just go on Lightroom and just mess with it for hours, bro.
Dude, yeah, just play with it, man. You gotta like figure out the software in and out.
See, there's shortcuts to what you said. You'll give people shortcuts, right?
Yeah.
But this shortcut will like
give it away.
Give a shortcut to not even give a shortcut, but will cheat some photographer that's coming up and trying to find their style.
It's different with video than pictures, because the pictures, it's like if you tell them this is what I did, you can literally copy that and it'll be the same thing. In video, it's not the same.
What do we say?
Because of different other variables when it comes to video.
It's easier to copy a picture because it's still.
Yeah.
And you can just literally mimic and copy.
Compared to a video, like, yeah, I could tell you how I did it. Doesn't mean you're going to do it right.
Yeah. So like,
I could tell you exactly how I do my edits. I could show you a tutorial of my editing process. Doesn't mean your video is going to be dope too. Because there's a lot more to it. There's a lot. You have to like film it right. angles, lighting. Lighting is everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, doesn't matter if I tell you the step by step.
If I tell you my colors, like, you guys will fuck up my bag, and I don't want you doing that. I'm scared. No, if
You're not lying though.
I know, I'm not lying. There's a little truth to everything. No, if I tell you how I did it, then I'd be cheating those people out there who are really like looking to find their style.
Okay.
And they'd be a little influenced on their style by saying, "Oh shit, Peter did this and it's super clean, so I'm gonna stick with that. Fuck it, it's safe." And no, the whole point is to like find your style by trial and error, just like how I did it, how you did it.
And it takes years, I think.
Yeah,
not weeks, not months.
That's
years.
why, like, when you find something that you've been working for years, like getting from boom, 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 getting levels. There's levels to this shit, bro.
Right.
So when you're on that like not top level, but like you're
middle tier,
like getting there, it's like
I feel like I'm like in the middle-ish.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit above middle-ish.
Nah, your colors are popping, dude. Like I've seen your videos, and then I've seen other people's videos. And like, damn, like you're not surpassing them, but like they're better. Like I would like hire you over somebody.
I already know what you're talking about.
I was so hard.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then I thought, like,
like,
damn.
It's like joke, bro.
Damn. Damn.
But fuck. This is about surpassing your mentor, bro.
Yeah, but I agree.
It's like me, dude. It's like the people I used to like look up to, like, damn, their pictures are fire, bro. Like his shit's like popping. Like that's not what I'm into anymore. Like I'm like I kind of look down at my old mentors, bro. I'm like,
I think that's normal. That's normal, man.
No, like,
and I wouldn't say the word look down because it sounds negative.
Yeah, that is true. No, well, I'm gonna be honest. It's like, okay, like I used to look up to you, right? And flash forward to like 4 years, bro, and like, damn, you're still making those pics.
You're still doing the exact
same colors. Well, at this point, my shit's way better than your shit.
I think so, dude. I know exactly who you're talking about, and I remember you strived for those images, man.
I did, but I wasn't there for that long. It's like a leak, bro.
You just had your 6,000 like a month in. You wanted those looks so bad, and you kept failing.
Yeah, and that's like, and I told you, fool, it's like they're in AA, bro. And I already went to AAA, fool. Now I'm in MLB, fool, Major League.
And now you're an All-Star.
Major League, bro. The All-Star's next, bro.
All-Star's next. I like that. But yeah, looking back, I could genuinely say, and don't fucking kill me because I'm going to give you a compliment. I know you're not used to that. I could genuinely say that your images are better than Homeboy's.
I'm out. That's joking, bro. No, yeah, it's like even like they've been posting, like they shoot a lot of concerts, right? Because I don't know how the fuck he gets. I don't hate
Instagram clout.
Yeah, Instagram clout.
I mean, who knows if those numbers are real though? But Instagram clout.
It's like, damn, how the hell is he getting those concert gigs, bro? And like he's taking pictures of artists. And I'm like, what the fuck? I could do a
this
way better
goes
job.
back to what I was just saying right now. He could be okay in video and photo or whatever he does, but he's probably good at networking. He's probably good at the business part.
Yeah.
Like I said, you could be good at photography, but if you're shitty at business and networking and shaking people's hands, no one's gonna know who the fuck you are, man.
Yeah.
And he probably knows how to DM people. He probably knows how to meet people. He's probably very personable.
And yeah, then
he or she.
That's why I said this is like it's a gray area because I don't want to get into that and make this podcast.
This could be like 3 hours long. Yeah.
So we can talk about that in the future episode. Yeah, business side, because that's a big different
if you want to make it into a career.
Yeah, because you can be the greatest artist,
but if no one knows who you are,
if you don't know how to network, and you don't know how to talk to people, and your interpersonal skills suck, you're not gonna go very far. Business wise.
Fuck no.
Yes, you might be,
and that's just in anything in life, like not just in the creative space, I think.
Yeah. And that just goes to show you that we have to talk about that because that's very important for people to like succeed. Because what we just said, like you can be the Picasso of photography and nobody's gonna know about you and you're gonna make shit. But the person who
you're a dick and you have a crazy resting bitch face and you don't seem welcoming.
Yeah, that's gonna play a big factor.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
And but that's a whole different animal. But going back to the quote unquote, what'd you call them, mentees?
Mentees.
Mentees. Is that even a word?
Yeah.
mentees.
Like, say if I'm your mentor, you're my mentee, you're my young apprentice.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And what we said before. But no, yeah, I looked at him and I was like, dude, what the fuck? How's he going to Cricket Amphitheater and taking pictures of like
Artist.
Kid Cudi? Okay. Or like Snoop Dogg? Like, what the fuck? Like, how's he in backstage? How's he doing this? It's all about networking, man.
Networking, yeah.
And as I go back, like, I'm like, dude, I look at his people, because I'm a people shooter, portraits and stuff. And I'm like, dude, I look at his pictures and I'm like, I think about 1,000 things. Like, I'm gonna correct that. I could have corrected that. Highlights down here.
Yeah, but you're looking at it as a
but
creative eye.
Yeah, so like I'm like
the general person, they don't know what you're talking about.
I know, but I'm saying like the only reason I'm saying that is because when I was like looking up to them, I was like, damn, like that's exactly because I like their pictures. That's exactly how I would have edited people. But now that I've evolved and kind of like went through the ringer, I'm like, damn, like I've kind of perfected it. And I look up to other YouTubers too, like you said. I'm always on YouTube.
Same.
And I look at like top tier YouTubers. You brought up Peter McKinnon. I don't like his style.
I don't either.
I think his
I think his vlogs are fucking horrible. He's not interesting to me. I milk his stuff.
Business side is better. Like his business side is like
I milk his stuff through his tips and tricks. Literally, that's only that, and I don't even look at his stuff anymore.
His tips and
because
tricks,
I feel like I know all this stuff already.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I surpass him by any means. Like, no, not at all. Like he's a fucking Canon ambassador.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, everything he's taught me, like I've already consumed it. I know it, dude, by now. And I never cared that much about Peter McKinnon.
Yeah. No.
But when he first was on the come up, and I was just got my camera, yeah, I'd fucking binge it crazy because he was giving you so much crazy information for free.
Yeah, mentees that I'm looking up to now are like business sides.
You mean mentors?
Yeah, mentors. Mentees fucked me up, dude.
Yeah, the people under you.
Though, so like the mentors I'm looking at on YouTube now and do my research are like more of the business side, like how to promote yourself, how to how to grow your business,
and
your niche,
the business part. You're learning the business part.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about that now.
Yeah, because I feel like you know that you established the creative spot. I
found my niche and I found my style. And,
and you're confident.
Yeah, and I'm confident about it. I'm confident about the product I can bring to the table. Now it's just going and spreading the product. You know.
Now it's the behind the scenes, the locking down the clients, dude. This is me every single day, dude. I'm like DMs, emails, all the time. It's like the real grind. That's like the real grind right there. That's the real grind. Like
that's the groundwork,
getting
bro.
I couldn't think about it. Yeah, that is the groundwork though, and it's like the shitty work that no one wants to do. Like I don't want to do it. I wish I could hire an assistant to do this shit for me. Maybe one day. Putting that down right here in the podcast. So if anybody wants me to mentor you and you just do my admin work and I got you guys.
If you want experience in internship and work for free, you want to work 40 hours for free, hit up Alberto. So I think we did a pretty good job on mentorship.
Don't be shy to shoot your DMs, man.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. Who are your current mentors, quote unquote mentors? It doesn't have to be people that you're literally talking to, but online people that you're like consuming their knowledge.
One of them would be just because I remember his name, Chris Howe.
Chris Howe.
He taught me a lot about like the business sector, how to promote yourself. If you guys want to look him up, Chris Howe
on YouTube.
He had long hair, now he has short hair. He recently got a new cat. It's all white.
Wow. TMI. All right. Second one.
Another one would be the 3-figure or something like that. I said it in the podcast before. He has a podcast. He's a 3-figure photographer or something like that. But he has a lot of guests who like he explains, or the guests come on and they explain to him like how are they keeping above water with the whole COVID thing, and they explain,
as a creator,
how are you still making money, this and that. And that gives you a lot of ideas. And then my final one, I don't know his name, but I know he does a lot of clickbaity things. Like, hey, watch this video. He'll give you like half the information, and then he'll be like, yo, like sign up to my masterclass though, like for the full information.
Who's this?
I don't know his name. He's on YouTube though.
You serious?
Yeah, like, I don't know his name. I can't think of.
Do I know him?
Nah, he has dreads. I can't think off the rip because I'm so tired from the week. But I'll come up with the next episode. And I'll give him props.
Wow, good job. Thanks for
he's helping me out. But he's kind of cool. But like he'll give you the topic, and then he'll be like, yo guys, like this is the topic. Do your research on your own if you want.
So he's that guy. He's that dickhead that's like,
yeah, like buy my courses.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
so like but dude, like just give me the topic, bro. I'll do my own research and I'll figure it out. And I figure it out. So like, but he's been a kind of like a mentor. But like I said, guys, I already found my style. I already found my colors. I already found my palette. Yo, shout out to that person complimenting the palette word right after we aired. Like they started using that word. Anyways, I just got to work on the business side.
Business side. Yeah, it's a whole nother beast.
Yeah, and getting my work out there, because if I can't get my work out there, then why the fuck am I shooting for? I'm not shooting for fun.
You're not shooting for fun?
I'm not shooting for fun. I got a wedding I got to pay for.
True.
Yeah, so like don't get me wrong, I'm passionate and I love this stuff.
But you're at the point where it's like...
But I'm at the point where like, yo, give me some bread because my shit is dope. And I know my shit is dope.
You're not 21 years old anymore living at your mom's.
Yeah, I'm not that losing no more.
You could just shoot for fun.
Yeah, I'm not... We ain't riding along, going to the beach and shooting for fun, bro.
Dude, my friend was telling me when I was surfing with him, he was telling me, he's like, hey, do you and Peter still go out to the sunset and shoot stuff like that? My dude, like, honestly, we haven't done it in such a long time. We live closer to the beach more than ever, and we still don't even do it.
Yeah, we don't,
because we have our own lives, man.
Bro, like, did you see my? I don't know if you saw my story, but I took a picture of the ocean.
I did see it,
and I posted on my story.
I didn't get it though,
because it was in my style as much.
No, I didn't get the text.
What do you mean text?
You said something about...
I said this was inspired by artists, because we mentioned a lot of artists in our previous episode. So I'm like, yo, let me go a little bit different, because I went kind of not back to my roots, but like it was like more contrasty, more vibrant than what I'm usually for, and like I play with the colors a lot. And I was like, yo, like this makes me like, I got inspired. So like I was telling Shub, I'm like, should I post this or not? And then it's like, well, it's like, it's not really your style. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna put it in my story. It's not post worthy.
Thought it was dope.
And but it was cool though.
Cool.
But what about you, man? What are your
my current three mentors would be?
And what are they in?
Zach Kravitz. I've mentioned him plenty of times. He has an amazing podcast, amazing YouTube, and he does a lot of like mini courses that's free. Dude, this guy puts a lot of effort into.
Dude, his IGTV was pretty interesting.
No, so those were the courses those are the mini courses I was telling you about.
They were like 30 minutes long.
I'm telling you, he puts a lot of effort, and it's all for free, man. Like, this is the second time I've consumed his like mini course. He's kind of like baiting you for the main course, but dude, that's so much information already.
That's enough for me, bro.
Yeah,
and knowing you, fool, stingy as fuck. He probably fucking camera rolled and screenshot, or what's it called when you screen record?
Dude, I remember watching it. Yeah, so Zach Kravitz for sure. He's dope on Instagram. He's dope on the podcast, dope on YouTube. Number 2 would be, I mentioned him earlier today, YC Imaging. He still teaches you a lot of valuable stuff.
I need to look him up.
Yeah, he's a dude from Atlanta. He's really good.
What's his niche?
He does music videos, but he's like stepping away. He's like getting burnt out from it. So he's creating he's also creating his online course. But he says that what piqued my interest was, he said, this isn't a typical course that everyone's already doing. This is a course for people that are trying to get away from the freelance world. I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. Like, I wonder how that would work. My third would be, dude, again, I mentioned him again. It would be Gordon Lee. He just started a podcast. It's amazing. His Facebook group is amazing as well. He does a lot of like, he gives you so much information about the business side, and he's not afraid about talking about numbers, man. I mean, you've seen how much he's made in a month. Yeah. And dude, this guy gives it.
He's pretty transparent.
He very transparent.
The only thing he's not transparent is about what sector he's making the bank, which we said previous episodes.
He does corporate stuff, man. He does commercial work, yeah. And he shoots with an A7 III. He's not shooting with the red.
A7 III?
Yes, he's not shooting with the red. He's not shooting with
the
black.
He just got that Tamron. I saw in his story.
Yeah,
he's like he said some corny shit, but it was like new Tamron had to or something.
Yeah, he shoots with the same cameras that we do, so there's literally zero excuse. Like it doesn't matter how big your camera is. Yeah, it's not about the size, bro.
And he got a studio, bro. Motherfucker got a studio during the coronavirus.
In COVID capital, Arizona.
Yeah. Where did Arizona, bro?
Phoenix.
Like we're in Cali, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we have zero excuse.
Like we have zero fucking.
And honorable mentions: Ben Haggerty, Ben Real vs. World. He does the Black with No Cream podcast. Till today, man, his podcast is amazing. Like he interviews the dopest creators on the world that shoot for the dopest celebrities on the world, and they give it up. Like they tell you from beginning to end how they got there, and those stories are so informative, man. Like they go through like crazy stuff, man. It's not like they're just popping off on Instagram out of nowhere. They go through like hard times before they make it to where they're at. So that's a really dope podcast as well. So Ben Haggerty, honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions to shit. I didn't do honorable mentions. Let me do honorable mentions. Honorable mention to us, bro, because we didn't want to fucking do this podcast today, but we fucking pulled through, bro.
Yeah, I like it.
It's all about consistency, bro.
Yeah,
like you gotta think about it. Like whatever the fuck you're passionate about, I'm gonna drive this home. Emphasize this fucking subject, because whatever you want to do, bro. Like even the days you're off, like you gotta like pull that and muster up.
You gotta have that mental discipline. Today, clearly, I don't know if you guys still for my energy, and I apologize, guys. Next week. I'm gonna go fucking ham.
We were fucking excited about last episode. We fucking killed it.
Yeah,
I felt our energy was there. I feel like
it was my best episode. My best performance.
If I'm honest, I feel like I fucked it up by saying like, "Yo, like I'm busy this week. We got a podcast on Saturday. Does that work for you?" And you were like, "Yeah, whatever." But
I kind of feel like that kind of threw me off.
But I had to work today, so I was
no. I know. Dude, I understand, man. So I made it work. I'm trying to make it work.
No, so like I kind of fucked up our
groove.
But
we're still here though, man. Dude,
we're still here, bro.
Mental discipline.
And like
most podcasts would stop. Like I know podcasts that freaking they're very inconsistent, and we don't want to be that.
We're not that, and yeah, but we just want to like like if you have something that you're striving for, like consistency, bro. Like it doesn't get it. The word is called cliche. Like just keep at it, at it. It's easy. It's a cliche, but people keep saying like, "What do you?" Like, how do you gonna be big? How do you gonna do this? Consistency, bro. And it's a cliche that
whether you want to do it, whether you like today, clearly I'm not mentally here for some reason, but I'm still here though.
Yeah,
like I'm still trying to pull through. And I apologize
because you got done with that $1 million project, bro. No, you're in that honeymoon phase.
It's not that, dude.
Just like fuck it.
But yeah, man, like you got to be consistent. Like you got to. That's a good way if you want to like. You need to be. We're saying consistent way too many times now, but like that's the truth though. Like if you want to gain your audience trust. You have to be consistent. Like they expect you to be here every Thursday in the morning with the YouTube banger, with micro clips on Instagram, on all streaming platforms. Like if you want to gain their trust, you have to be consistent,
bro. Because
you have to earn it.
Yeah, because I've seen YouTube channels. I'm like I'll be into them in like a month, and then after a month I fall off. I'm like, oh, the motherfucker, like notification, new episode. I'm like, oh.
When they start hot for like a solid 4 weeks and then they die out in week 5.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, oh, new episode. Like,
and I've been guilty of that. Like my YouTube channel has been dead for months.
Yeah. So then like I'll watch the thumbnail and I'm like, and then finally when like they get my attention, I'm like, oh shit, they came up with like 4 episodes before this, and I go click on them.
You don't get notified.
Yeah. So then I'm like, oh shit. Then I click on them. I'm like, oh fuck, and then like you just go on this like wormhole and like binge watch their episodes.
Right.
So it's all about consistency, guys. Just be consistent.
You got to do the things like even when you don't want to do it, man. Do it. Like that's a good mental. That's a good discipline, bro. That's a good mental practice right there.
Self-discipline.
It's all mental, man. It's all mental. Yeah. It really is all mental.
And I think that we give him a good episode, huh?
Yeah. You want to
let me reemphasize the giveaway, guys. We just in right now. We opened it up to any creatives. Mm-hmm. So if you tag us. And hashtag in the frame giveaway. And like I said, you obviously have to follow us. Anything you guys want. You sing, you do anything creatively, it's open to you guys.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys participate. You guys are showing us a bunch of love and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we we don't want to let you guys down. So we're doing this giveaway just to show appreciation.
Yes, we really appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys take bits and pieces that you guys can incorporate in your business of the creative world and use that. And yeah, guys.
Yeah. You want to wrap it up? Where can people find you?
That's going to do it for episode number 8. You can find me at petercollinframes at .com or Peter Collin Frames in Instagram. And where can they find you?
They can find me at Instagram at @8_Mendoza_ and
your visuals.
Yeah, I'm not used to plugging my visuals account.
To,
at Alberto Visuals. That's for like my business. Bread, bro. Yeah, that's where all my bread comes from actually. Alberto Visuals and Instagram.
Any companies, if you guys are loving this and like we're helping your business or you guys are finding this helpful, you guys can always contact us at intheframepodcast@gmail.com. As always, you can DM us and we can work together. We can partnership in anything.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. But this is going to do it for In the Frame Podcast, episode number 8. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope you guys are consuming the content and using it in your real world lives. And so this is In the Frame Podcast, episode number 8 with your host, Peter Collins, joined by your co-host, Alberto Mendoza.
Peace out, guys.
We'll see you on episode number 9.